Thank you to Home Chef for teaming up with me on today's video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be cleaning a majority of the house, or a lot of the house. We actually have company coming tomorrow. My mom and dad and also some of the boys' cousins are coming to visit us. They haven't actually been down to our new house, so we're really excited for them to see the new house and then also just, of course, get to spend some good time with them. But I am currently upstairs. I'm actually in the boys' bedroom. I really want to focus on their bedrooms right now, get all the bedding washed, get everything nice and clean because that's where their cousins are going to be staying with them. And then I'm also going to be moving back downstairs and kind of tackling some areas down there. You'll have to bear with me because once we go downstairs, our house is still being painted, and so we're kind of under construction. Everything's kind of taped off and plasticed off and everything. So we'll kind of move around that in a certain way and not try to be in the way too much. But we do kind of need to get the house in order since we do have a lot of company coming. So without further ado, let's jump into it. I wanna hear you say So I'm just starting out in Luke's room. I had just cleaned his bedding a few days before, so I didn't really need to re-wash his. So I'm just going ahead making his bed and tidying everything up. I had told the boys not to bother making their beds or anything this morning because I knew I was going to be taking off all of their bedding. I kind of forgot to tell Luke that, but it wasn't a big deal. I was already in here anyway. It's usually our kids' jobs to kind of maintain their rooms. They typically clean their bedrooms a few times a week, not necessarily every day, but multiple times a week we have them go in there and just kind of tidy things up. But sometimes I do like to just go in myself, tidy everything up, and also kind of deep clean it a bit more. Honestly, they do a pretty good job just handling it themselves, but I just know that I am a bit more thorough than they are. I cannot wait to tackle the boys' bedroom makeovers. We made them functional several months ago, like maybe a month or so after we moved in. We built their dressers and put their beds together and everything and just made them functioning. But it will be so awesome to just customize them to their personalities and make them a special space for each of the boys. I'm hoping that will happen in the next month or so. You know, fingers crossed. You guys know how life goes. We have all these plans and then of course things change. But I'm hoping in the next month or so I can get that done. But you guys will see in a few, their bathrooms also desperately need a makeover. Honestly, their bedrooms are pretty good. They just need a little bit more personality in them, and they need some space to like display their special items and things like that. But the bathrooms, on the other hand, desperately need a makeover. Let me know which makeovers you are most excited about, the bedrooms or the bathrooms.
Good life. This house is now a litany. Things I thought I'd never be. Man who has opinions on an ottoman, among other things. I used to think I'd missed the road, the crushing fame, the sold out shows. And I just sing head, shoulders, knees and toes like I'd forgotten them. But I'm alive, baby. thriving. Oh, yeah.
So I got a little head start upstairs, but it is lunchtime, so I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking lunch real quick. Thankfully, we have Home Chef this week. We actually have a few different options. We have like an oven ready option, a fast and fresh option where everything is already prepped. Then there's also like a 15-minute meal kit. And then they also have just like a classic meal kit because we have a lot to do still and it's just been such a chaotic and busy day. I think I'm gonna go for the oven ready one. Literally like no prep, just put it in the dish and then pop it in the oven, all set. So if you haven't tried Home Chef yet, they're more than a meal kit. As I had mentioned, they have so many styles and options to choose from to fit your needs and busy schedule. Their meals typically take 15 to 30 minutes to make, or go for their fast and fresh or oven ready options where you have essentially no prep or cleanup. Just assemble the ingredients in the containers they provide and pop it in the oven or microwave. With our home being chaotic the past few weeks with doing makeovers, new lights being put in, and getting our home painted, Home Chef has been so convenient. It's helped us avoid opting for takeout, and instead we're getting better food while saving money since it's more affordable than takeout. They come with recipe cards with step-by-step instructions, so it's easy for anyone to do and you can totally customize it. They have around 20 different meals every week and there's always something new to try. You can also skip deliveries or pause your account anytime and customize how many meals you want and how often. And everything will be delivered right to your door with everything you need. So Home Chef is offering y'all $90 off, which is 10 free Home Chef meals when you click my link below or use my code CrazyLife90. So I will have all of that information down in the description box below.
Who has opinions on an ottoman, among other things. I used to think I missed the road, the crushing fame, the sold out shows. And I just sing head, shoulders, knees and toes like I'd forgotten them. But I'm alive, baby, I'm thriving. Oh yeah, I'm living my best life. I wake up with the sunrise. It does not look a thing like I thought that it would, but I've been getting my...
So obviously next I am tidying up the boys' bathroom. This is Luke and Noah's bathroom, and lately I've been having them take care of it and just clean it themselves for the most part. And I feel like they have been doing pretty well. Of course, they deep clean it quite a bit more intensely than they do. But I would love to hear what age you started cleaning the bathroom or when you have the kids start cleaning it themselves. Like I said, I obviously come in and deep clean a bit more, but I have just been starting to transition them into cleaning that, and I cannot wait for the day when they are fully taking care of their own bathrooms, because as a boy mom, bathrooms can be such a struggle. I actually feel like we have been getting back on track slightly with chores and routines, and I honestly have to kind of laugh at myself as I say that, because I don't know how many times I've fallen off routines, then get back into them just in time for something in life to change and they don't work anymore, or something comes up and then we fall out of that routine again. And we just continue to restart that cycle over and over again. And I remember growing up and when I was a new mom, wondering if anyone else struggled with the same thing or why it was always us that couldn't get it together and keep it together. And it's just funny looking back now and realizing it wasn't just us, it's everyone, it's just life. After talking with my friends and my mom and sisters and you guys, I realized that we are just all so much more similar than we realize. So that's actually been a very relieving realization. I don't always feel that crazy pressure that I used to feel all the time to show perfection, like our life is so great, you know, our life is so perfect. I don't feel like I feel that pressure as much anymore. And I also don't feel the need to apologize or make excuses for my real life moments or my mess ups or my, shortcomings or whatever it may be, because I know that we all have those. So instead, I am just embracing them. And to me, at least, I feel like that takes a little bit of pressure off of all of us. And it just kind of lets us all do better, just enjoying the chaos of life, because life is definitely chaotic no matter how hard you try. It's just how life is. But to me, it just helps knowing that we are all so similar and your struggles are not necessarily a you thing. It's just a human thing.
Streetlights above this city is burning. on top of the world. On top of the world. Feels like we're on top of the world. Yeah. Just take a look around. Feels like we're on top of the world.
We are making some progress, even though it feels, to me at least, like it's going kind of slow. But I have all the beds stripped, just kind of waiting for that to get washed. I'll have to dry it. I really want to focus on getting the boys' bedrooms actually decorated, because his toy bin situation kind of works, but I just feel like they don't have anywhere to display anything, and it just ends up looking so cluttered and messy. We also want to do an accent wall in here, so we have a lot to do in their bedrooms. We also are going to be replacing the chandeliers that were here from the previous owners, so we do have a lot of that stuff. Hopefully in the next month is kind of my goal, to get the boys' bedrooms totally made over and really functional and just cozy in here for them. But let's continue on getting things done.
Let me show you how. Let's run away to a place only we know. Just come with me and turn it upside down and be like, ooh. Feels like we're on top of the world. Yeah, on top of the world. Feels like we're on top of the world.
It's funny how long things take. For example, the boys' bedroom makeovers, those have been in the works for months and months, but they've all gone back and forth on what they're wanting for their bedrooms, what they're into. And so I've finally come up with some ideas to make their bedrooms more functional, but also something that can easily grow with them as they get older and as their tastes change. I seriously cannot wait to see how it all turns out. I think it's going to be amazing, but we'll just have to kind of wait and see. I'm still just getting all my thoughts together and slowly gathering items a little bit at a time. I'm not the most patient person, so while I'm waiting, I just have to remind myself the best things aren't always quick and easy, but they are always worth the wait.
Just take a look around. It feels like I'm on top of the world. Nothing's gonna stop me now. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't. I can't wait.
In our house, I always find that whenever we do a full-on clean and I clean a whole entire room, it stays clean so much longer than if we just pick up a few items. And I think the reason is because when there's already a mess on the ground, when there's already dishes in the sink, or there's already a pile of clothes, it's so much easier just to dirty another dish and let it be, or drop another item of clothing. It's just so much easier to add a little bit more mess to it. But when a room is totally clean, every little mess is very noticeable. And so I've really been happy to see that ever since I tidied up their rooms really nicely like this, they have kept them pretty clean for the most part, and that's even with guests being here. Now the rest of the house, as you will see later, is quite a wreck with all the painting going on, but their rooms are nice and I'm super thankful for that.
Got my bags packed this time, I'm ready to
So like I said, we are doing bathroom makeovers in the boys' bathrooms. Actually, now that I think about it, we're doing bathroom makeovers in all of the bathrooms. I swear we are changing everything in this house other than the floors. But with every single change, whether it's big or little, I feel like our home is becoming more and more us, like more our style. And it just makes us so happy to see that. But anyway, I'm kind of getting off subject. I think we're planning to paint the walls a more neutral, lighter color, and then probably changing out the mirror. We are planning to leave the countertops as they are, but I can't decide if we should paint the cabinets like a black color or a white, or something totally different like a neutral green or blue. Let me know if you guys have any votes or any thoughts on that. You guys know me when it comes to decisions like this. I just always go back and forth, and I love all of your input.
When we were young, we burned like summer suns. Our fears at bay, we made our own way, no stopping us. Story became a world brand new. You and I, we found what we've been missing. You and I, it feels like we're finally living. We are wide awake, it's all so clear. The dreams we held are standing.
I seriously love this new Roborock Dyad. It's been so convenient just to be able to vacuum and mop our floors all at once. You'll see me using it throughout the upstairs and then also down in Kyle's office, but it just works so well. I feel like we've been using it every day.
I'm lost in the sound. I won't look back, no, I'll stare down the sun. Gonna stand my ground till the good days come.
Every time I walk through this room, it just reminds me how badly we want to paint this space. We would actually love to have the painters just literally go through our entire house and paint every room in the house, because painting is not really our favorite thing, but it obviously is way more expensive to have someone else paint it versus us just painting everything ourselves. So we're really only having them paint the areas that we can't really paint ourselves, like the living area with the really tall ceilings and our offices and things like that. But this is just another room that we will totally transform once we get around to painting and decorating and customizing it just to feel more like us and our style. I feel like ever since we did our guest room makeover and now we're getting all the paint done, Kyle and I are both just like so motivated to get all the things done in our house. Obviously it's going to take time, but we definitely have that fire kind of lit underneath us. But let me know in the comments what has been your favorite thing that we've changed or a space that we've made over in this new house. And also, if you haven't seen our empty house tour or just kind of want to get a little reminder of what it looked like when we first moved in, I will go ahead and link that up above as well as down in the description box below for you guys.
When you walked into the room, I couldn't keep my eyes off of you. Was it make-believe, or was it a dream? I've been waiting all my life. like I've struck a gold mine. With your hand in mine, our love came alive. We've still got the rest of our lives. The rest of our lives. The rest of our lives. Oh, the rest of our lives. Dance with me beneath the stars, moonlight crashing on our wild hearts. With your head in my...
I totally meant to come back down to the washer and dry the bedding and get lots more loads of laundry in today. Story of my life. That's what happens every single day. But surprise, surprise, I forgot the laundry. So this has just been sitting in here since earlier in the day, but better late than never. So I finally got around to drying it, but I did actually end up staying up very, very late, and I got 3 more loads washed and dried, but don't ask me if they are put away yet or if they're still sitting in the baskets. We're not going to talk about that, but I did get them washed and dried.
Fight for each other, no matter the score. Through heartache, we'll carry the love that we swore. If you just take my hand, oh, won't you just take my hand for the rest of our lives? For the rest of our lives.
So this footage that you're seeing right here was actually filmed the night before. I just thought it would be kind of fun to share a little bit of my office with the new paint and the new lighting, and also just sharing putting all the furniture back in and just kind of seeing it all come together. So in these clips you can see the new lighting that we put in. When we first moved in, we actually didn't have a single ceiling light in my office. So needless to say, there have been so many late, dark nights in my office for the past 8 months. But that just makes me extra grateful to have the lights in there now and have that light paint color. It's just totally transformed the space. And I really, really love the new colors in my office. You guys will have to let me know what you think of the new combination. It just feels like a whole new room, and I love it so much. I do have just a few last things that I want to do in my office just to really complete the space and pull it all together. So be on the lookout for some upcoming house projects videos. I don't think I'm going to do like a full makeover video on spaces like this that I've already shared makeovers on. We're just kind of adding little things to the rooms. But like I said, we will be including things like that into new house project videos, so stay tuned for those.
Are you ready or not? Ready or not? Are you ready or not? Deep in my heart, touching the stars, holding on oh so tightly. Making my plans, taking a chance, leaving it all behind me. Never the same, riding my wave, turning my dreams up louder. Chasing that spark, out of the dark, running to the final hour. There's only one place to go. The best is yet to come. Are you ready or not? Ready or not? Are you ready or not? The best is yet to come. Are you ready or not? Ready or not? Are you ready or not? Wake up now. Wake up. We can get this started. We can get this started.
So I wanted to take a few minutes and show you guys a little paint update. The painters actually just left a little bit ago. As you can see, everything is all cleaned up. They still have some more rooms to do. As you can see this mess in here. They still have to paint the main living area. We are getting the built-ins paint, and I cannot wait to show you guys like how those turn out. And then we're also going to be painting in the kitchen, not necessarily the cabinets, although we are going to do those, just not right now. Also, we are going to be painting the doors black. I cannot wait. I think it's gonna look really good. But anyway, I'm gonna turn you around and kind of show you what we have painted so far. I'm so excited. This has been so long coming, and I just love how everything's turning out. Okay, so here is standing right at the front door. Off to the left is the guest bedroom. It's already a little bit of a mess because that's just how it goes when you're getting paint or anything done. but this is the pale oak color. This is like the base color of our house. It's like a really soft kind of like stone cream color. And then this is my office. We have pale oak on all the main walls, and then this really pretty green color. It's called Sherwin-Williams Evergreen Fog, and this is the accent wall color in my office, and I just love how it turned out. Then we also got the banister painted. It's not much of a different color. It's more black than it was like a really dark brownish black before. But really the biggest reason we did this was, one, to match the doors. It'll be the same color as the doors are. Also because whenever they had painted it, I think the previous owners had painted it, they either didn't use a primer or didn't sand anything. You could just like rub the paint off. This was like the best time to go ahead and get this done, and we love how it turned out. We also got the baseboards painted all like bright white because before they were very, very off-white. So that's actually made a pretty big difference too. And you can kind of see we have the green carry through to both offices, just like very cohesive. It keeps it nice and flowing, and then it just kind of carries your eye through both rooms.
The best is yet to come. Are you ready or not? Ready or not? Are you ready or not? Wake up now. Wake up. We can get this started. We can get this started. Wake up now. Wake up. We can get this started. We can get this started. There's only one thing I know. There's only one place to go. The best is yet to come. Are you ready or not? Ready or not? Are you ready or not? The best is yet to come. Are you ready or not? Ready or not? Are you ready or not? The best is yet to come.
So next on my list is for Kyle and I to go ahead and just put all of his office stuff back. It'll feel really good to just inch closer to being done with painting. And I know we still have like this whole area, which will take a while, but we're getting to the end. So let's go ahead and get Kyle's office put back together.
So I'm never gonna let you go. I'll hold you forever. Oh baby, I'ma let you know that we belong together. We belong together. Best friends know all the places that their best friends go. And every time you go away, I never wanna say goodbye. So we take it slow. Let the seeds of love beneath us grow. Till the day that we both knew we're never gonna say goodbye.
It just felt so good to be putting all the furniture back and feeling like with every piece and every item, our home was just starting to feel more and more like us. But once we got Kyle's office put together, we moved into the living room, and we definitely wanted to tackle that space because, as you saw previously, the living room has just been trashed for several days while he was working on our offices and like the front of the house. And we really wanted to take some time and clean that up, and that way we could just feel a little bit of peace in that area. But that peace and calmness didn't last long because the very next morning, painters came to start painting our kitchen and living room. But you guys will see that in a new video soon. I cannot wait to share how that's turning out. I feel like the living room area is going to be an even more drastic change than all the areas that I showed you guys today. So that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope that you got lots of cleaning motivation and enjoyed just kind of seeing the different progress that we're making with painting the house and everything. As always, I am so grateful that you're here today. I hope you guys got lots of motivation and enjoyed having some company to hang out with today. And if you are new or not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you can join the family and just not miss out on any future content. And I'm also going to be linking the videos from our new house series so you can go ahead and see all of the things that we've done to our house so far. But I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!